Hey guys, Karibo Bros here, and welcome back to episode 19 of the Masochist series. As you can tell, we've had a shave. November has officially gone, and we've lost the porn tash. Also, completely over the chest infection that I had for two weeks straight. So, looking forward to just playing some games and not having to cough in between takes all the time. You may remember in the last episode, we actually summoned Bobble Sword. Bobble Swords, not Bobble Sword. We actually summoned Bobble Sword Dragon twice. Twice we summoned it for the first time. We're getting to the point now where our deck can competently put multiple materials on board. We did pull Ally of Justed Field Marshal in the last episode, and I'm convinced this is a card that we're going to be playing quite a lot of. I say quite a lot of, like that will, it won't be uncommon for us to play 2 level 4s in the Cyber Synchron, and it's a 2900 beta, so I think we'll be playing that card a fair bit. Just a quick look through the deck. Not much has changed since the last episode. We did put in the new copy of Spiritualism, which is our pseudo form of spell and trap removal. And again, we're just rocking a bunch of good trap cards all around. But the game plan of the deck is set up a decent beta, try to interrupt our opponent with 2 trap cards, put the turn back on our way, and just continue to hit hopefully big numbers. We'll jump back into the ladder and hopefully open a few packs this episode. The bad news is Season 24 has begun, so we're back down in bronze tier, which you would think, would be good. However, the issue is, because we're dead early on in the new season, we're going to be playing against a lot of people who are looking to, get themselves back up the rankings. So even if they slow down, we're going to come into meta decks. It could be a while before we get a win. We are going second. Again, this deck wants to go first. Ideally, we just want to put like a misjudge or like a relatively high beta on the field and set like 2 or 3 traps and hope that's enough. Which is a shame because this hand actually going first would have been really good. We could have just summoned our 1800 beta spell negate, banish level 5 or higher they summon, and another banish of a decent monster that they would have summoned. I'm praying for a disconnect. A nice easy win to start us off would be great. Okay, so it looks like we are playing against Mathmech. Obviously I've cut the video, but it did take them a good 40-50 seconds to just normal summon this out. Mathmech, it's quite annoying because had we gone first, we'd be in a decent situation. Oh, Linkaribo, interesting. Obviously level 5 and higher doesn't really apply to Mathmech, but they summon a card from the main deck, we can banish your face down. That would have been a good point of interaction. Oh, there we are. Like we could have used that on we could have used either of these cards on Parallel Exceed. I've just got to hope that when they make the Mathmech, I don't know what their boss monster ends on. I don't know if it's unaffected by card effects, but if we can just like continuously loop it so they can't actually do anything with it with Timebreaker Magician, then we may have half a chance. I'm not overly convinced they've got any chance of winning this game though. Right, they've added the circular, such a good card. I think I'll just cut back in once they finish their turn and we'll see what we're up against. Okay, so our opponents ended on a very interesting board. Not exactly what I was expecting. I don't really know if this is how Mathmech now plays, but I suspect it's not. They ended on Decode Talker, Heat Soul, and obviously the reincarnated Link Decoder. This, obviously, the quick effect, pay 1,000, draw a card, then if they have 2,000 or less life points, they can use this second effect. That's irrelevant for now. I'm thinking summon the Timebreaker, beat over the Link Decoder, main phase 2, banish them both, and hope that's enough. I think it's all realistically we can feasibly do. We summon the Timebreaker, does it stick? Okay, so they are going to chain the effect. They're going to pay 1,000, draw 1. It does stick. We just go straight into the battle phase. I don't know if we're expecting to run into a Mirror Force or Magical Cylinder or just other generic cards that we would play, crap cards that we would play in this deck because we've got no better choice. We'll run over this for hopefully 1,100. The attack connects. Very happy with that. Obviously the Code Talker loses 500. Go into the main 2 and we'll attempt to banish them both. They still have 4 cards in hand though, which does worry me. See if we can banish this. Right, they're both banished. The best thing we can do now is set 3 and hope that is enough. So we've got a spell negate. We can banish level 5 or higher, and anything summoned from the main deck we can also banish. Not the 3 best interruptions against this deck, but we'll work with what we've got. And they're going to activate whatever this is. Special summon them. Okay. They're just going to regurgitate all their materials. Brilliant. And they're all level 4, so there's nothing we can do about that. Damn. Immediately XYZ. Okay. Prime Math Mech something. I think we have this. I think. Certainly can't use it, but I think we have it. Is this the one we have? 3 level 4s, maybe not. Okay, they have detached the material. Send 1 random card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard. 1 from the field. Great, so there goes our spell negate. Probably could have done with that more than the other 2. Not fancying our chances at this point. They've gone straight into the battle phase, though it did take them a good minute of decision making to do that. The best thing maybe we can hope for is that they're really just going to run down the clock and we might win through stall. Right, we've got to somehow get over that 2,000 terrors in the Hidden City. Interesting, okay. Obviously we'll get Timebreaker back. Now I need to decide whether it's better to banish the Code Talker again or banish the Prime Math Mech. I'm going to have to read some cards here. Frankly, I don't think there's much we can do. I'm going to activate the Hidden Terrors. I would love to be able to set this, but I don't think there's any point in doing so. We can summon this, but its original attack will become 1,300. We may be able to do something of a board wipe with their Math Mech. Oh, what is this? Are they just wasting a negate? Excellent. Okay, that's good for us. They've wasted it, but I still don't know what we do here. I think we'll just banish the Code Talker again. I sort of don't even want to summon a monster, I think. Oh, Effect Veiler, great. Yeah, I have no idea what we do now. I really think that is the end of it. He's not a tuner, is he? No. If this was a level 6, we'd be in such a better position. I just think we lose now. I don't see a way how we can win this. I really don't. If they make a Borrowload Savage Dragon, we can banish that. But we still have to contend with these 2 cards. I mean, they're putting themselves down to low life points, but we've still got to physically get over that amount of life points. Okay, so they'll boost the Math Mech by 1,000. Oh, sorry, they bring 1 back and boost. Okay, so we can at least banish that face down. They're going to hit here for 2,900 so far. That'll put us on 31. I don't know what we would want to top deck. We could top deck the danger. Oh, go on. Oh, access code. Ugh. Yeah, they just win at this point now. Yeah, that's the final card. Yeah, that's game to them. Yep, banish that. Start popping away at our board. Oh. Yeah, here we go again. Get rid of the Timebreaker. Can they get an extra 700 points on damage though to push the game? Can this attack? This can't attack twice. Can it attack twice? I don't think they can. Okay, so they've set one. They're going to slap us for 53. This is a situation where Jizukiru is an out, but then how do we out the Jizukiru? Share the Pain would be a good card, actually. And if they could brick, maybe not get a monster that they can summon, because we know they don't have one already. That, however, is not what we wanted, I don't think. No, it's not. We tried. We really did try. Yeah, it'd be like that, you know, they're playing a constructed deck, and we're not, so... Again, also, the trap cards, I guess, we had there weren't really the best to interact against that deck, you know, it was very level specific. Yeah, going first, I mean, we want to go first with this deck. And again, we've lost the coin toss. Looks like we'll be going second. Oh, going first. Excellent. We may have a chance. Okay, opening hand, we've got an interesting hand, actually. Okay, so we've got a negate of an effect in the hand or grave and 2,000 damage. We've got a free rank 4 summon in our level 4 and obviously the special summon. I think I'm just tempted to special summon maybe even set the War Rock, 1900. Pass it over to the opponent. Hopefully they can't get over that. And if they do try to do something, we got one interruption at least. I'll tell you what though, this card would be excellent with the Hidden City. I mean, it's got 1900. It's not you know, this low down on the ladder. It's not unfeasible that it's not going to live. And then you flip it face up and it goes to what, 3400 attack. I'm playing against the Smorg deck. I believe we are. Oh no, playing against Floundry. Great. Does this activate in hand? During your main phase, if you normal special summon a wing beast monster, you can reveal this card in your hand immediately after. Yes, you will not be summoning that, sir. And I'm going to hope that one bit of interruption is enough to end your turn. It negates. It doesn't destroy. So they get to keep it in hand. Oh, now they can just special summon that, can't they? Okay. And they had the penguin from the Elglin. It's not looking good. Now here comes the penguin. Yeah. I don't even know. Do you know what we could really do within this deck? Like something like 101 on a rock. Just like, you know, make a rank 4, snatch one of our opponent's monsters, get it as a material. Oh, that would be excellent. Yeah, I don't want to waste too much time. I think like I may have done that in the last episode. We'll just scoop it at this point and move on. Hopefully get a win. Yeah, well, that's enough of that, Chief. Yeah, we'll try again. We'll try again. Okay, so hopefully. I mean, the last duelist also did have a rescue rabbit icon. We are going first. We'll hopefully get some traps. Hopefully they're playing a structure deck, and because I am quite like I'm very confident that we're at the point now where our deck is much better than the initial starter decks that you get. So they would be free wins. Or maybe they can just play something crap like Dark Magician. Oh, this is a good hand. Wow, we got the Book of Moon. Is this the Book of Moon? No, this is the Spell and Trap removal. We've got the potential to get a 3400 beta on board first turn. In our first turn, rather. Sorry, in our second turn. That is not to be sniffed at least this low down on the ladder. That is excellent. I mean, that is the exact hand I mentioned in the last game. I'm sensing greatness come our way this game. Greatness. Okay, so we're playing against what I assume would be Photon. No, just Blue Eyes. Okay. Annoyingly, there's not much spell and trap card. Not many spell and traps Blue Eyes play that like linger. Obviously, you got that. Yeah, you got the trap that they can use to, you know, protect, like summon out 2 of the Blue Eyes and protect, and it can reset itself. But It's not a great deal of options. I mean, we've got to just hope they brick. Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe this is just like the starter deck Blue Eyes deck. Oh. I don't want to jinx it, but we've got a chance. Obviously, we'll pop this because that's going to be their best card. Well, their best set. So we know we've got a Blue Eyes in hand. They've got 2 sets. Nice. They're going to take 400 points here. No, we won't activate that yet. Oh my god, they take 19 because it works when it flips. Oh. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Okay, so they've just straight up passed. End phase, I think we will use this. We'll pop one of their back row now. We'll just go for centre. We'll slow down. It's probably the best place to go. It was a rush recklessly. I really think this is the structure deck. If we get level 4, we could make TG. Oh, that's a good card against this deck. It's a very good card against this deck. Oh, do we... See, I want to summon this, but there's a 50-50 chance that we don't summon this and we just reduce the attack of that by 1,000. I kind of want to set this. At least then we've got 1,600 body on board next turn. Or worst case scenario, we can use it to, if we get a level 4 to, you know, make a TG Hyper Librarian. We'll just get him for the 19 there. We've got a negator for some. And when we activate this, though this is a counter trap, and I don't know basic Yu-Gi-Oh rules, but this may activate Engrave. I doubt it though, because it's the counter trap and spell speeds and all that. So maybe we'll get a free body. Silver's Cry, okay. Well, if the attack over the Cyber Synchron, it'll go up to 1,600 defense. Okay, summon it in defense. They're just trying to wall up at this point. I think we're going to get a win. I mean, I was asking for a structure deck and we got one, so excellent, excellent. Right, so they've just set another card. It's probably going to be what, a Whitestone of Legend, Ancients or something. Draw for turn. We know they have the Blue Eyes in the hand. Oh, right, interesting. So we've got an Omni Negate. Flip this. We'll go battle. 16 into this. 34 over maybe another dragon. Lord of D, excellent. Main 2. Just in case we need a second Omni Negate. Tribute the Cyber Synchron for Perfect Ace, and that way we've got an Omni Negate and a Chaos Trap all sitting behind us, and we should just wrap this up now. They have a Blue Eyes on hand, 1 set card, which doesn't seem to interact in the battle phase. Oh, I'm Dragon level 3. Interesting. Okay. Unless they've got like... Okay, yeah, just pass. That's our game then. Excellent. We'll take that. Easy packs. And we draw our own dragon. Love it. Is that enough on board? That'd be 49 in total. No, that would... We need to summon this. And we'll go straight to battle phase. Punch for the big 3-4. And that's exactly the game, actually. Oh, interesting. Brilliant. Third attempt at a game, and we got a win against the structure deck. And as I say, I think we're at the point now where we quite handedly beat the structure decks, ranked up again. So back into bronze 5. 3 legacy packs, excellent. So we'll get 2, 4, 6. 6 plus 8 is 14. 14 new cards to add to the collection. Again, I'd really like some, level 4 dinosaurs. I would love to make use of the Evolve Saw. The Evolve Saw XYZ monster we have. More generic interruptions. Isimo's most recent episode at the point of when I filmed this, you got a Dust Tornado. Cards like that are just welcome. What's this? Fusion summon 1 Metal Foes fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. Not great. We do have a Metal Foes fusion monster. However, we don't have any Metal Foes monsters. So as soon as we get some of them, and again, a lot of them are commons, I believe. Well, normals rather. We may be able to play that. Oh, I just opened the whole pack. Okay, right, what's this? We have Stairs of Mail. Tin Dangled card, okay. During your main phase, you can activate this effect. Discard one Tin Dangle card, apply one of these effects, change one face down defense position monster you control to face up attack position. See, if that wasn't discarded Tin Dangle, that'd be great with Hidden City, the Hidden City we have. The card we just played that boosts our monster's attack. And we can basically Pac-Man by discarding a Tin Dangle. Nothing we can play at the moment. Wind Up Warrior, 1800 defense warrior. So would work with expendable die, and it is Earth, so it interacts with the Cataclysmic card. You can target one face-up wind-up monster you control, increase its level by 1, and its attack by 600 until the end phase. This effect can only be used once while this card is on the field. So we can make this an 1800 beta and make it level 5. That's not awful. And it's an Earth Warrior, as I say, so I think we may actually play this, because it interacts with 2 of the trap cards, as I've just mentioned. So, the expendable die, as I mentioned, and it interacts with the, I just said it, the Cataclysmic level 7 card that can special summon itself. So, this will probably find its way into the deck. Vampire's Domain, can normal summon 1 vampire in addition, no. Genex Ally Belforum. Each time a monster you control is sent to the graveyard, place 1 counter on this card. Each time a card is sent to your opponent's graveyard. Each time a card in your opponent's graveyard is banished, place 2 counters on this card. Gains 100 attack for every counter on the field. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, inflict 300 points of damage for each counter on this card. Machine, I don't think we'll be playing that. Fright Fair Repair. Fright Fair Fusion Monsters. Unfortunately, we won't be playing that anytime soon. 4 level 10s. Nope. This is a free special summon. However, it has to be, if we control anything other than a fiend, it then destroys itself. I think we're past the point now where we just special summon for a tribute. So unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to use this card, because unless we summon another fiend, we can't link climb with it. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that's going to help. So probably the only card there that's of relevance is Wind Up Warrior. Onto the legacy packs then, I guess. As mentioned, we have 3 legacy packs. 1 playable card from the master pack. Ooh, and we've got 1 holo from these. Just generic cards. I mean, I would love a Sabersaurus. Again, just some more level 4 dinos, they come to mind. Ring of Destruction is in this pack, that would be good. Magician of Faith. A good card. A really good card. We literally play 3 spells though, so I don't think she makes the cut. God. Megalith Haggith. You can ritual summon this card with a Megalith card. If you ritual summon this card, you can add 1 Megalith spell or trap in your deck to your hand. Not great. This is our holo. Unfortunately, the holos tend to be, I don't know, archetype specific. Goblin Thief. Inflict 500 damage to your opponent, gain 500 life points. Great. Oh, so we didn't even get a holo. We got a royal rare or Fiend's Portrait. I mean, it would work with the graph. Is it we just got the Burning Abyss card? But yeah, not great. Really not great at all. Dust Tornado, Ring of Destruction, Compulsory Evacuation Device again. Come on, more good cards. Yeah. The less said about those packs, the better. I haven't even put in the Wind Up Warrior. I just jumped straight back into the low ladder. We don't talk of those packs. I didn't even see if we were going first there. I hope we are. This leads me to think they're playing Madolchi. Again, this card seems to be stuck to our hand, but in conjunction with the Nightmare Penguin, that's a decent card. If we're going first, we've got a half decent chance. Excellent. Right, set the Nightmare Penguin. Fool them into thinking we're playing Subterra. from the main deck or graveyard, banish it, and then we have a card that if they activate a monster effect from the hand or the graveyard, negate the effect and flick 2k. Pass. So we have a bounce. We'll go up to 2,400 attack. If we get to the point where we can start like making, our XC plays, we can always boost an XC monster by 1,000. Not our strongest hand, but certainly not our weakest either. But now they'll just get like full Madolche combo. And oh, Fright Fit. Fuck. Toy Vendor. Is this the... Yeah, I mean, where else are they going to activate a Fright Fair card effect from the hand? We'll stop them from going +2, I think, overall with Toy Vendor and Wings. Okay. I mean, this deck has this deck has so many combo lines. It's... I mean, it's a really cool deck. I really enjoy this deck. It's got so many combo lines that you can use. What? Penguins. You can add one penguin card. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, you can add the Freight Fair Penguin. I think we're a bit goosed. I mean, this will interact with the deck. They do bring back monsters from the graveyard. Oh, no. I guess I add an edgy monster and poly. The deck is so explosive. Right, they've added Polymerization and they've added Scythe. They'll make Cruel Whale. Now, I think Cruel Whale's effect, if memory serves me correctly, pops itself in a card we control. If that's the case, then this is probably going to get out of hand, and this one piece of interruption won't be able to help us. And this likely won't resolve because they'll pop it. Right, so they are summoning the Cruel Whale. I was correct. You can destroy one card on both players' field. Oh, it has the Liquid Soldier effect, doesn't it? Draw 2, discard 1, and you can chain block obviously that with the Cruel Whale. Ooh. Grape. Absolutely grape. Okay, that's not what I expected them to get rid of. But even though we still have the Nightmare Penguin, I don't think it's going to be enough. So, I'll be honest, I stopped paying attention to what was going on. I didn't even realise we got to the point they'd somehow put an Eldritch Golden Lord in hand. In grave, rather. I had no idea that the deck could do this. I may have to re-look at Fright for paper Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't really play an awful lot of in-person Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore, but this was a deck that I really did enjoy, so... What? Yeah. I mean, what we're going to do here, they're going to attack into our Nightmare Penguin. We will die if they attack with the Golden Lord, because Nightmare Penguin's defense will go to 33. If we bounce the Golden Lord, they can bring it back. They're going to link probably into Cross Sheep. Actually, no. IP Masquerade? I feel like this, okay. Lets them draw 2, discard 1, I think, and then you can't draw in your next draw phase. Golden Lord just went up to 7,000 attack. Then, for some reason, and I don't know why, they didn't attack. And I'm feeling somewhat confident in what we've got now, right? We can return this, we can banish the Golden Lord with this, and we can attack over the XC monster or the sheep. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't scoop. We've got half a chance, and I mean half a chance. I want to return that to hand. Oh, it's a quick effect. They can interrupt. Okay. I want to normal summon this. We can kill both of their monsters on the field. I don't think this has any effects. No quick effects. No, that's fine with me. 1,400 into the sheep. We're actually picking apart a board here. It's quite impressive. I mean, given I don't think our opponent necessarily knows exactly what they're doing with the deck, but I mean, now they've just got to get over a 2-6 beta. They've got 4 cards to play with, so they can still win this game every day of the week. But I'm surprised we managed to do that much. Really, I'm surprised. Regeki. Oh, wow, they've had to Regeki the Nightmare Penguin. Jesus. Oh, genuinely annoying, though, because might get them game now. Oh, that'd be a great card for us to pull. Oh, and then they have the penguin. It revs one, doesn't it? Oh, I mean, we picked apart the board. I'm quite surprised we did what we did. Wings. Make cross sheep. But then there isn't a fusion engrave. So, wow, just end. Okay. Draw for turn. Interesting. Now, Timebreaker will come back. We can use Timebreaker to beat over wings. I want to set this. And then we can use Timebreaker again to banish the Golden Lord, so that at least is not an issue in terms of threatening our life points. If they can whiff a turn again, will be excellent. Right, let's get rid of the Golden Lord again. God, Timebreaker is such a good card. Like, at least for our deck. I mean, like, Simo uses it so often in his games. And it's a card that I'm finding is so good. It's just that removal, like, any removal in these decks is excellent. If they can really whiff the draw this turn, we will be in a very good situation. Oh, no, they get to add another. Oh, is that what they've been doing every turn? Ah, of course it is. Right, okay. That card's been on the field the whole time, hasn't it? Here's me thinking it's a normal spell. No, it's a continuous. No, it is it is a continuous spell. I'm surprised they've attacked over this, knowing that, like, we get the boost. I mean, obviously they've not read the card, but they lose another 900 life points at least. Okay. If they just pass now, we could. There's a good chance we win. I really am lost for words. There's a very good chance we could win this game. Okay, main 2 end. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We win. We win. Right, let's do this properly. Bring back the Timebreaker. We'll use Timebreaker to banish itself and Golden Lord for a 3rd time. Oh my god. I was so close to just scooping up when they were comboing off for ages. Right, banish this. Let's not misclick and get rid of the wrong card. Oh. Stick this to attack. Just in case there's a universe in which we somehow don't do 1400 damage of difference here. Oh, wow! Wow, I really am, like, a Nightmare Penguin and a Timebreaker broke that board. That's brilliant. Oh, wow, okay. I mean, this just shows how much the deck's progressed since episode 1. We can actually win games. 2 packs. Oh, 1 legacy pack. And 10 gems. Much would have preferred the extra legacy pack over the... Okay, so, I mean, considering the last packs were absolutely dreadful, let's hope we get something much better in these. Ooh, Truckroid is a 2k Earth Defense. If this card destroys... Oh, this actually is not bad, you know. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, equip the destroyed monster to this card. Gains attack to the combined attack of monsters equipped by this effect. Oh my god, this is... No, I think we play this because, like, there's worlds where like we set this, we flip it, it goes to 2/5 with hidden city, and I really need to remember that card's effect. Hidden city goes up to 2/5. We beat over an opponent's monster, we equip that monster, and it gets even bigger. I think we play this. Again, it's another Earth, so it triggers off Cataclysmic. It's level 4. I don't see a reason why we don't play this. I'd be even tempted to maybe take out Alexandrite Dragon for this. Okay, that's a good card for our deck. We have a Pendulum, Pendulum 0. Pendulum effect. During your main phase, you can add 1 face-up extra Pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand and destroy this card. You can only use this effect once per turn. During your main phase, you can add up to 2 face-up Pendulum monsters from your extra deck to your hand with Pendulum levels between Pendulum scales of the 2 cards in your Pendulum zone. Also, for the rest of this turn, until your pendulum. Wait, what? Also, for the rest of this turn, until your Pendulum summon, you cannot activate monster effects, and the effects of any cards in your Pendulum zones are negated. Okay, so this is a low scale. We could play this just for the fact that it's a low scale and, summon some out. We are playing Tiebreaker, which I think is a 7 scale. I'll have to double check, but we do have a few Pendulum monsters, so yeah, there's a world in where we can play this. Not a bad card. Dark Factory of mass production. Target 2 normal monsters in graveyard, add them to your hand. We are getting to build up something of a deck where we can build around having normal monsters. This won't get played now, but there's always an option in the future. Infinity Dwarf. I think this is also a speed duel card. If you have no cards in your hand, if a monster you control attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. No, we always have monsters in that. We always have cards in our hand because of how many monsters we play, so I don't see us playing this. Right. Molten Whirlwind Wall. All face-up larval monsters you control gain 100 attack for each larval in your graveyard. Nope. We can use this to ritual summon a Prediction Princess. Inzektor, Earwig. I think we have maybe 3 or 4 Inzektor monsters now, but I don't think we're in a position where we can, change deck, change course, and start playing Inzektors. This is a special summon. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, change the attack target to this card and proceed to damage calculation. This card cannot be destroyed by that battle. This is a special summon. It can't be destroyed by that battle. I think we play this. It's another body on board. It's Earth. It interacts with a couple of cards in the deck. And yeah, I think we do play this, and it protects. Let's say we got Timebreaker Magician on field, and they go to kill that. We can protect the Timebreaker. Let's say we got a level 4. We can protect that level 4. Next time we can summon another level 4, and we can, XC. Yeah, I think we play this. Okay, it's not a bad card at all. 2 good cards there. Two, possibly 3 playable cards from that pack. Much better than the last pack. To get that 1 legacy pack out the way, and hopefully we get something just as good to add to the collection. And also, this is our second copy of Inzektor Earwig. What? 5,000-6,000 cards in the game, and we get a duplicate of this, of all things. Great. And our 1 legacy pack has probably 2 unplayable. Or possibly a hollow. Probably has 2 unplayable Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memory vanillas. First card. Equip only to warrior. It gains 800 attack, and then all water monsters lose 500. I mean, we are playing a fair few warriors. It's not impossible that we would play this card in the future. It's not actually, just considering the warrior package we seem to have at the moment. And each time your opponent gains life points, inflict 500 to your opponent. Yeah, absolute wank. But both royals, apparently, both royal rares. Let's make some quick edits to the deck, and then we'll jump back in on the ladder. I just realised we've gone a few episodes about actually playing Bora. And that made me think, well, is it worth taking out the Shura? The Shura is an 1800 beta, but I still want to be able to... I think this is going to come up. I still think having the 2 of them come up, playing the 2 of them and be able to special summon one off the other to make a rank 4 is going to come up, or even just having them both with the Cyber Synchron to make the Ally Justice level 9. That in mind, I think I think it's time to get rid of the Alexandrite Dragon. Yeah, it's 2k, but it is just a vanilla. Looking over the deck, other cards that we would want to get rid of. I think S-Forced Orifist. It's a side base. If it was a warrior, probably would keep it in for that effect. Its effect hasn't come up. I think we'll get rid of this for now. Need to get rid of one more card. I was really tempted to take out the Jizukiru, but again, I just think it's going to be so. I think it's going to actually be relevant. Like we're going to probably get to a situation where we tribute a Bottle Sword, Savage Dragon, something that's an Omni Negate on their side, and then we probably compulse it back, or Nightmare Penguin it back to hand for second use. Abyss Stingray I was debating whether to take out, but it can't be destroyed by battle, so it can buy us a turn. I like our Pendulum Monsters. They're both low scale as well. That other card we just pulled was also a low scale. I'm tempted to take out this, the Segmental Dragon, just because I don't think the Regeki effect with 2 tributes is going to come up enough. And when we summon it, it's 1300, and it's not really board wiping much. So I think we'll take out the Segmental Dragon, and that takes us back down to 40 cards. Just a quick overview of the deck quickly before we go. There's our big boy. Here's our our series mascot. And here is the card I am looking forward to summoning as a big 2/9 vanilla. Or vanilla, big 2/9 beta rather. And yeah, just a quick look through the deck. 1, 2, 5, 10, 13 trap cards. And we play, what, 3 spells? 5 if you want to include the pendulums. And that's it, yeah. Right, we're carrying on back onto the ladder. Made those 3 changes to the deck. Out went Alexandrite Dragon, the Cybers Regeki-esque monster, and what was the other card we took out? The S-Force monster. In went the Truckroid. Back in went Bora, the Blackwing, and what was the other one? Oh yes, the Machine Track Stop thing that can special summon it. This card here. 2 of the cards we actually just put in the deck have come into our starting hand. Interestingly enough, what have we got here? We are going second, and we're playing against Megalith. Oh, great. Yeah, so we're playing against Megalith. Expecting them to take a while. You may, for any of the eagle-eyed viewers at home, may have noticed I've changed my appearance. I've got different clothes on it as I did 2 minutes ago, and there's a simple answer for that. I went to the pub to watch the football, and then I got back from the pub after watching the football. I watched Doctor Who. I then watched I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here, and I went to bed. And I woke up this morning to carry on recording the episode. Interestingly enough, the pub was fucking Baltic. The gas was off, no heating, so I had to watch Everton play out a very boring 1-0 game. They won, so we'll take that. Tell you what, it was as boring as watching a Megalith play a combo off. I'm going to cut it here. We'll come back when it's our turn, and hopefully we can do something. Draw for turn, and we got our Evil Swarm Harvestgull. I really don't think there's much point in playing out this game, so I think we will just move on rather than waste 15 minutes on the video. Yeah, we'll just save some time. We'll jump back in, and we'll go again. Right, I'm going to assume they are on a Dark Magician deck. If that's the case, we have half a chance. I didn't see if we're going first. I hope we're going first. We always need to go first. Ooh, right. Yeah. Oh, Truckroid. Interesting. We've not got a bad hand here at all. Not a bad hand at all. Oh, excellent. Right, I'm just going to set Truckroid. I'm hoping that we get like Hidden City Terror thing next turn. We've got a pop if they go Eternal Soul. They summon from the extra deck. We've got the make its attack 0, negate its effect. We're okay. We're okay. Yes, they are playing Dark Magician. We have half a chance. We have half a chance. Yes. Oh, just pop Eternal Soul and win. Oh, go on. Oh, yes. Oh, just let them build a board. Does this have to be face up? End phase. Okay. We're not popping the Eternal Soul yet because we've absolutely no need to. Deep Dark Trapper. Oh, this is our game. This is our game to lose. Excellent. Do we just make a rank 4? We can make the Battling Boxer. I like how this is. This will destroy anything at battles, though. So I think for now I just want to keep this on the board. I'm tempted to even go in for just summon this out and go in for 2/2. Just put pressure on, and at least we'd even be one card off a Bulbasaur Dragon. I think it'd be best if we don't invest too much into one card. We'll let the opponent build up a decent sized board, and then we'll destroy it with the Paleozoic. Okay, interesting. Okay, you summon out your Dark Magician. Okay, that's fine, mate. You do you. You do you, son. You do you. Do I want to flip the truck road? We may as well. If we walk into a Mirror Force now, though, I will cry. So we're going to hit for 3/1, hopefully. Excellent. Nope. Nice. We've put them on the clock. We've got the Titan Code Talk, the Titan Seeder. I really need to pronounce that card correctly, or learn to. Deep Dark Trap Hole, level 5 or higher. We've got a very good chance at winning this. Right, they're just setting one again. Wow. If we get a decent attack point monster, we've got game. Oh, not what we wanted, I will be honest. They are getting one more turn. Unless we want to summon out. No, I don't want to. Again. Hey, battle phase. We'll just get in for another 3/1. They have a response. Oh, okay. Oh, they're just going to add 1,000 knives. Just, okay, another dark magic attack. Just deck thinning, I guess. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. We'll banish this. I feel confident enough in... Is there a reason that didn't banish? No. When a level 5 or higher effect monster is special summon banish that level 5 or higher effect monster, is there a reason? Is there a reason this did not banish? Why? Someone in the comments below is going to have to let me know why that didn't work, because I'm absolutely lost as to why it didn't work. Does this have a protection effect? Spell trap card is activated except during the damage step. Special to summon this card from your hand. If you activate a spell trap while this card is on the field. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Does... Oh shit. We may have fucked it. Oh fuck! Yeah, I think we've lost this now. Damn. Oh, I really should have fired that off. Actually, I didn't think that through. I should have fired this off as soon as that was summoned. Oh. Right, 1,000 knives. Okay. Oh, we should have won this. We really should have won this. We really should have won this game. Oh. Get this as a body at least. I can't believe we've thrown this game away. We should have activated this in response as soon as the Dark Magician thing hit the field. Because all the same chain link. What is this? What is that? Never seen this card. How did that chain resolution work there? So, Eternal Soul was destroyed. But didn't the Magician's Navigation activate in the new chain link? Or was it the last chain? If it was the last chain, that makes sense. Then it must have been. So we've got half a chance. Oh, it's back in our court, baby. Right, we have 4 materials. I just wish we had... wish we could get over that. We need to get over a 2-5 defense. Left damage closely. Oh, yes! Right. Unfortunately, we can't get game. But we can take a bit of life point damage to destroy this. Swing in for 1,200, 1,000, 1,100. Main 2. Right, so we're sitting behind this. We've got, when your opponent special summons a monster from the main deck or graveyard, banish it face down. This deck does do that. We have the ability to make this. It can't be destroyed with battle, but it can be banished from, like, Eternal Soul, so we don't want to put all the resources into that. Other options we have include this. We can make the 79 Battle and Boxer, which I think might be the best point at this. I think it may be best to make this just so we have a good statted monster on board, so they have to put resources into outing it itself. Obviously, if they attack over this at the end of the damage step, it'll destroy. Ooh. I'm still not 100% certain that this is our game. I mean, they have 1,000 knives and at least 1 dark magical attack in their hand. They just passed. Excellent. Oh, love it. Draw. Oh, go on. They're going to have, like, Sphere Karibo, aren't they? They're going to have Sphere Karibo. I know it. Just in case. Do we see... How do we sequence this? Okay, right, yeah, cool. I didn't know if maybe they'd have something. Yes, baby! Our 3rd win this episode. I mean, obviously, I've recorded it over 2 days, but in this episode, I think it's our 3rd win, so we'll take that. Come on, a few legacy packs would be great. We've ranked up to bronze 2, 100 gems, 2 legacy tickets, we'll take that, and a burn card. Excellent. Right, to the shop. Okay, and it's time to crack open our 1 illustrious master pack. Again, level 4 dinos. Oh, we got an ultra rare. Level 4 dinos, more generic extra deck monsters, Ring of Destruction, Mystical Space Typhoon, Double Summon, other good cards. Right, we have a Worm. Magma Dragon. When this card is special summoned, you can target 1 worm type monster in your graveyard, except this card special summon in defense. You could maybe use this in the future. I don't think we've got much use for it now. Moving on. You contribute 1 face-up level 5 or higher normal summon set monster, then target 1 face-up card in the field, negate its effects, then draw 1 card. Yeah, it's a Monarch card, isn't it? But no, we won't be using that. Oh, okay, so we've got 2 cards here. Zohar, the Orgondigic Boundless. Reptile effect, 1500. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard or special summoned from the graveyard, you can activate this effect. Your opponent draws 1 card, and if they do, you add 1 of this archetypal card monster from your deck to your hand, except this card. Then each player sends 1 card from their hand to the graveyard. If this card is sent to your graveyard, you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, add this target to your hand. It recurs itself, but it doesn't special summon itself inherently, so I don't think we're playing it. Also, I don't like the idea of letting our opponents draw. I know they then discard a card, but yeah, there's multiple things they can do with the graveyard, so I don't think we'll play that. This, however, is a very good card. It's a low scale if we ever do want to put pendulums in the deck. It's 2300 attack, and I believe unless you have a symphonic warrior card in your other pendulum, this card's scale becomes 4. Okay, so it's a mid scale more often than not. You can special summon this card from your hand by removing 3 symphonic counters on the field. After you normal or special summon this card, you can normal summon 1 monster in addition to your normal summon this turn. So we contribute it, and it's a 2/3 body, and it's an additional it gives us an additional normal summon. I am tempted to play this then, just because we can get into situations where we might just tribute a monster that's got low attack. We can summon this. This is 2/3, and then we still have the ability to summon another monster in hand. So I'm very tempted to play this. I'll look it over, but I am tempted to play it. Symphonic Warrior. Hey, another one. You can target 1 Symphonic Warrior monster on the field, increase its level by the number of cards in your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target 1 Symphonic Warrior monster you control, increase that target's level by the number of cards in your hand. If we get more Symphonic Warriors, I am not opposed to playing a Symphonic Warrior deck, but for now, I think this is the only Symphonic Warrior we will be playing. We got a trap. Spiral Mission Resort. Yeah. And destroy each monster whose attack is higher than its original attack. Trying to think. We don't play against a lot of decks. I mean, this is just removal, but we're playing so many traps as it is. I prefer the traps we've got currently. This in the first episode, this probably would have stayed in the deck for a good number of episodes because it's a pseudo form of removal, but no, I don't think we'll play that. And our super rare is... Oh, it is a UR. The Iris Sword Soul. During the main phase, if a monster whose effects are negated is on the field, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if your opponent special summons a monster, except during the damage step, you can activate one of these effects based on where it was special summoned from. So if we have a monster whose effect is negated, we can special summon this, and if our opponent special summons a monster, while this is on the field, we can activate one of the effects. Wait, hang on. Yeah, and if that monster was special summoned from the hand, special summon monster from your hand. If it's from the deck, we draw 2. If it's the extra deck, destroy one of those special summon monsters. Okay, right. So logically, you would think we would play this immediately. I don't know how often our effects get negated. I'm trying to think back, and I don't think it's often. More often than not, we would special summon this because our opponents... If your opponent special summons a monster, this needs to be on the field for that effect to activate. So we would need to either tribute summon this or have our opponent... Yeah, we either need to tribute summon this or have our opponent negate one of our monster effects to summon this. I don't know if we play this, I genuinely don't think it makes it into the deck because it's just too situational. Because we don't activate enough monster effects. I'll give it a think. We'll think it over. We'll go into the Legacy pack and see what we get from those packs. I mean, that's probably what... a pseudo-playable ultra rare card, but we can't... I don't know if we can play it. Right, let's crack open the master packs. We've got... Well, I'd like to say it's a super rare, but it's going to be a royal rare common or rare. Kunoichi Warrior. When the control of this card changes, its new controller discards 1 random card. Great. Got to watch out for brain control in this format. It is a dinosaur. We now have 2 level 4 dinosaur cards. I've been asking for dinosaur cards. We now have this card twice. When this card is special summoned by an effect of an Evolvite, it gains 500. It's got 2k defense. Now, do we take out just 2 level 4s to play this? To play the 2 copies of this in the hope that we see them both to make the Evolve Saw? Undecided. We will. I will go back to the deck edit after this to find out. Dynamist Eruption. If a Dynamist monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it. If we ever get a decent number of Dynamist cards, then possibly. And Dynamists are the machines, aren't they? They're not dinosaurs. Perform Pal Turn Trooper. At the start of your battle phase, you can place 1 counter on this card, maximum 2. This card gains the following effects. If there's 1 counter, once per turn, when an opponent wants to declare an attack, we can negate the attack. 2, you contribute this card, banish all monsters on the field until your opponent's second end phase. At the start of the battle phase, you can take 1 card from it. I think we play this. It's a warrior. It interacts with expendable die. If this lives for 2 turns, we can banish all cards on the field. If we can't get over... I'm going to have to go back to the deck edit and just look at the deck in general. After much pondering, and by that I mean about 5 to 10 minutes of looking at the cards in our collection, we've made a couple of changes. In come the 2 copies of our Evolved Saw Pelter. Now, my logic was we want to play them so we can eventually play this more. We can detach 1 material from this card, negate the activation of a monster effect, and destroy that card. It's very good. However, it's not going to come up an awful lot until we get more dinosaurs. But we were playing Shora and Bora, the Blackwings, and obviously Bora can special summon itself off Shora, which is better than these 2 having to be, summoned separately together. However, the chances of seeing Bora and Shora together to be able to do that are the exact same as being able to see these 2 together to summon the Evolved Saw. And the Evolved Saw itself has a negate, which is better than just being able to maybe make a rank 4 with those 2. So I've taken those 2 out. Other cards that we've put in. I took out Chuckroyd. I decided to play this. I didn't really think this through, but we can special summon this when we negate our opponent's monster effects. And we do that a lot with our trap cards, so there's a very good chance we will summon this. And then when it's on field, we get to use the effect. One of its 3 effects. Put in the copy of Symphoric Warrior Mike's again. It's a tribute summon, and we get it's a tribute summon for 2/3, which is a decent stat line, and we get an additional normal summon that turn. I can't remember what the hell we took out, but we took a card out. We're still sitting pretty on 40 cards. So I'll just give a quick overview of the deck quickly before we end the episode. We're close to the hour mark. So that's it for terms of winning today. But overall, the deck's looking somewhat alright. I was very tempted to take this out, but because of how often we're still going to see Dark Magician, I think flipping this and popping Eternal Soul is still going to be relevant. Also, if we have the... I keep calling it Hidden City. Is it actually called Hidden City? Terrors in the Hidden City. If we have Terrors in the Hidden City, that also takes this to what? A 3/3 defender and a 2000 attacker. So yeah, slowly going through the deck. Still got our power cards like Nightmare Penguin, in 2023. We did put on the Perform Pal 10 Trooper. We can negate an attack just with it being on the field during the battle phase. It gets a counter. That reminds me, I finally took out Scrubbed Raid from the deck, but we'll get to that in a moment. So yeah, I'll start again. Look, this is the deck. Evolved Swords, Heroic Challenger, gives us a boost. Just generic good cards that we play. And a 12 now good traps. We took out Scrubbed Raid. The logic was, it was really good when we first got it. It was buying us turns and it helped us make XYZ plays. I just think we're at the point now where buying ourselves 1 extra turn is not going to help more often than not. Even though we are still in bronze, I think just being able to have better power cards is ideal. And we've got other cards now that can special summon themselves in the battle phase and serve a similar purpose. Also with Scrub Raid, we actually have to give up resources on the field to use it. I mean, it might come back in if I find we're missing it, but that's the deck for now. Onto the extra deck. Not many changes. We can finally summon this though. Hopefully that will come up sooner rather than later. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I really do like reading the comments, especially when people point out when I should be playing specific cards. You're helping me build the deck as much as I am myself. Just remember to stay safe and don't talk to strangers.